Hey there, and thanks for gifting yourself these next few minutes. It's important to remember that you're a priority.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Bankroll Challenge, day 16. After a good few days off, almost 3 weeks. My apologies. I got a bit sick for a while, and then also just got busy over the summer with the kids. But we're back today. I do still have a busy week this week, but hopefully going to try and do as many Fridays and Sundays as possible going forwards. And here we are in the Sunday Storm. Let's get this open. The first hand has just been dealt. There we are. We'll get the table information up as well. This is a progressive knockout. There we go. So, bankroll is now $68.34, but we do have, which unfortunately is quite a lot down from last time, but we do have quite a few free tickets. We got a couple of $10 Powerpath Step 3 tickets, maybe even 3 that we can try and get a Sunday Million ticket from. And we've also got a $5 Spin and Go ticket. So hopefully, and hopefully we'll just do well at some point and get this on the rise again. Let's see how we do today. It's so good to be back. Look forward to you guys joining me in 7 minutes' time. Once the delay is done. Easy fold here. Would have hit middle pair. So $2.45 a bounty. And in other exciting news, my brother has super kindly passed on some good fortune he's had to me and given me basically, he said he wanted me to spend it on some poker tickets. He's basically bought us into 3 Sunday Millions. How generous is that? I wanted to do today's. I didn't realize that I had a account limit on tournament buy-ins. I don't really know why I had that on because I'm fortunate. I don't really get compulsion for that. The only thing I really have a compulsion issue with in poker, I'd say, is deuce to 7 triple door cash games. But for whatever reason, I did have a restriction on it. It's not bad practice to have it, is it, in general? Maybe I'll put it back on afterwards anyway. But unfortunately, for the next 24 hours, I can't buy into tournaments the size of the Sunday Million. So here we are instead, doing the Sunday Storm and others. And it gives me a week as well to get myself settled back in, try and get myself back down the gym, which I haven't managed yet. I am back on the diet, which feels really good. Got over the horrible caffeine withdrawal this week. But yeah, I got stuff like tomorrow. I've got training, and then Tuesday is Zelda's first school day. Got some stuff in preparation and to take it to that, and then, go on, let's give this a little pop. And then also got a meeting after that as well, and just normal work stuff as well after that. So quite a busy week, but yeah, hopefully we'll get going again slowly but surely. I do want to put some time. I do want to have some more evenings for other stuff. Just time with Mrs. Rellis. I want to sort out the house. That's a really, really big one. I want to keep doing the YouTube, which I kind of put a stop on 2 to 3 weeks ago as well. And it's the new Fumble season. Man, I love Fumbles so much. I want to get the odd game in there. Got a game in on Lizards and lost today. Oh, we have flopped a monster middle pair and an open-ended straight draw, and they've bet out into us, so we will raise that up. Mrs. Renner's doing some gluing by my feet. Go on, we'll flat the flop, the turn. And then he bangs in a huge bet on the river, which surprises me. But we managed to completely not improve, so I guess we just let that go. Feels a little bit. She is gluing baby Moses. Zelda made a baby today. at Sunday school and decided to call it Moses. So we now have baby Moses. I'm now grandparent. And yeah, we have baby Moses. But unfortunately, its face fell off. You know, she's only 4. She's not the best parent yet. She's got time to learn. We're going to help her out. And, you know, as all good grandparents would for a young mother, we're going to glue the baby's face back on. Tournament number 2 about to start, so let's capture that. This is just a small power path. Again, always on the lookout for a cheeky Sunday million. Well done, Mummy. I mean, Nanny. Grandmother. You're going to be grandmother, are you? Okay, grandmother. Sorry, grandmother. Wow, okay, I'll tell you what, let's show both tables, because we've raised under the gun with Jack 10 suited, and we're probably going to play this Ace Jack. Yes, we are. And, oh my goodness, we flopped an even bigger monster this time, because we've got the flush draw, and the gut shot, and overcards. So, almost as big as you can get without having anything. The biggest Jack high of our lives. Oh, we've hit an ace with the Ace Jack on a very dry board over there, with the blinds both coming in. We've got re-raised and a call. Okay. Let's see if we can take this now. Wouldn't hate taking this now with Jack high. We'll give them the bad news. Oh my goodness, we've got 2 pair on the other table. We got 8-7, and they've hit a full house. Oh my goodness, the Sunday Storm's already over. Good night, everybody. I could re-enter. It's only just started. I never ever do this, but we're gonna re-enter the Sunday Storm. And I've hit a full house with the Ace Jack. Oh my goodness. It's kicked me off the Sunday Storm, though. There we go. We're back. Did they pay us off, or did we just... They did pay us off with a 6. Oh my goodness, they called us down with a 6. They had a flush draw on the turn, which is fair enough. Unless they showed it. Did they just show it? Where's the chat gone? Oh, it's hiding all the chats for some reason. Yeah, no, full house. Yeah, no, I did get called down. So we made some good chips there. PokerStars Lobby telling me that we've got a free 50-cent ticket for another day. Got a week to use that. Oh, and everyone's in chat now. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh my goodness, so many people in chat. Where's this all come from? F1 recap just ended. Nice. Yeah, I had a little read up of that. Looked absolutely fascinating. I have just managed to scramble myself a New Sky Go login. So I will be back watching that in the NFL from now going forwards. Didn't see it today, but cannot wait. Elliot saying something nobody's ever said in history, that it was lovely to see Hellboy last weekend. No, I completely joke. Man, I love seeing Hellboy. I hope I get to see you soon, dude. Elliot meeting Elliot is almost as good as Tree meeting Tree. Hyped to be back on the poker. Yeah, well, I'm hyped to be back as well, Dr. Hellboy. It's great to have you here. Thank you so much. And you, Elliot. Absolutely amazing. Oh, I remember what I'm hoping to be doing Friday. Mrs. Redless, I've been invited to play like 9:30, so after the school run on Friday, I've been invited to play a little bit of multiplayer games with Hey Mayor and a couple of other of the old Blood Bowl crew. No, just, no, it's like, hang on. Let me get the message from Mayor back up, because I cannot remember. Hey, Rick, you mentioned you might be free this Friday, coming Friday, for group games. We are playing Lethal Company. You are a contracted worker for the company. Your job is to collect scrap from abandoned industrial moons to meet the company's profit quota. You can use the cash you earn to travel to new moons with higher risks and rewards, or you can buy fancy suits and decorations for your ship. Honestly, I'm so hyped for that. That sounds so good. Fancy suits. I get some fancy suits. So I need to add some stuff to my calendar for this week. In fact, we need to make sure it's on September to start with. You'll find your book. You'll find your book. Oh, Rickstar, he's back, baby. So good to see you. And yeah, massive RIP to Psycho Sid. Yeah, absolutely loved him. Loved his first run in WWF. Loved his second run. In fact, me and my best mate from uni, Ted, have been we've been very slowly working through WWF pay-per-view video cassettes for like the last 20 years. Literally not even exaggerating, the last 20 years. Well, am I not exaggerating? Slightly exaggerating. I went to university and met him 20 years in a month's time. So there you go. I'm exaggerating by a month. My apologies. So 20 years. We've been very, very slowly working through WWF cassettes, and we're up pay-per-views, and we're up to the end of 1995. So he's been featuring quite heavily again recently. So yeah, really heartbreaking to see that he's gone. He seemed like a lovely guy as well, and you know, cancer's taken him pretty darn young. Same age I lost my grandmother, just way too young, really, especially in this day and age. 63 is nothing. I hope it's nothing, because I'm hurtling up there in years, as we all are. It certainly does seem crazy how quick the time's going. So yeah, very, very sad. But yeah, what a dude, what a career. I will never forget him. Yeah, Rickstar. Exactly. If you've got a way that you go on tilt, it's so good, isn't it? Like, it's really, really good. It's made a world of difference to me, and I thank PokerStars for that with the Deuce to 7. And I was saying this to Mrs. Rex earlier. Isn't it weird how we can all have different things that we find compulsive? Like, bizarre that different stuff tilts us or makes us want to play at higher stakes. Some stuff does, some stuff doesn't. Like, bizarre, isn't it? Really, really weird one. But yeah, great to have restrictions. Really, really good. Like, I probably put it in place when I was just like, right, I just really want to stick strictly to this bankroll management, so I'll put this in place, and that forces me to stick to good bankroll management. And I'm glad I did, and I'll probably will go back to it once I've done these 3 Sunday Million buy-ins. Part of me wants to spend it on like retro games, like maybe 2 really good RPGs from consoles that are hard to get these days. But I think that's more of a compulsion. I really need to. I'm probably getting one for my birthday as like a joint effort from my family. And me and Mrs. Reckless are playing one that I treated myself to a few months ago. And until I've got those done, it is. Mrs. Reckless says it's my hoarding compulsion, sort of. Yeah, like, oh, we could definitely call this. Yeah, I could always resell it in theory, but I never do. So it's a weird one, because it's like I could buy it, and yeah, it's actually going to accumulate value. So in a way, it's good, but I'll just I know me, I'll just keep it to the day I die. So it's not like its accumulation of value is good to me. But if I ever get around to playing it, I'll enjoy it. So I should wait until I've played the 2 I've got. And talking of, I need to spend some more time sorting out the house. I need to sort out the ones I've got. Really order them and play through some of the ones I've got. Or at least enjoy the collecting side a bit more. Because right now, so much of it is hidden. And I'm not even enjoying the collecting. So what's the point? So we'll turn that around. We'll turn that around. Skies of Arcadia, by the way, is the one I might be getting if I'm lucky for my birthday. If I don't, fair dues, I'll get it another time. But my mum asked me what I wanted. Very, very lovely lady that she is. I did the thing I used to do when I was 10 years old and I wanted something big. I said, Mum, this could be my birthday and Christmas present. And you can get other people involved, other relatives that would normally get me something as well. Because it is a lot more than I'd normally ask for. But that's the problem. When you get to my age, you've got everything that you want for like under 100 quid. So if somebody really wants to get you something you want, it's going to cost 100 quid, which is outrageous. Oh, 3-bet. Flip. I really don't want to be through. That's a massive 3-bet. That's actually too big a 3-bet, really. It's kind of good that they're 3-betting that big, because when we do wake up with something, it can pay us off. Oh, I kind of wish I was back at this now with the 4 spades. We could go crazy, see if we take it now. If not, maybe hit a flush. And that is how we went out the first time, so maybe we just go out again. The third and final for now tournament has started. Let me go and capture that, although it does look like I want to defend that ace 6 of spades in the power path step 3, unless somebody 3-bets. This is a hotter $2. Nearly got a gut shot, but didn't quite. And got a runner flush draw. It's not quite going to cut it, is it? Go on. We'll go back to that for a second, and then I'll try and put the information on the other one. I call this so much, but I just no. No, let's be good. It's one of those that looks a lot prettier than it is. Another spade does come. This very, very likely could mean that we just put in even more chips chasing another spade and didn't hit. So whilst we folded there we go. Not a spade. I'm a genius. Really not. So great. We got that captured in case we get any hands there. Let's fold the old Doyle Brunson. Nice, Dr. Hellboy. Nice, that's amazing. Oh, yeah, Dr. Hellboy. This is as good as F1 really ever gets. Like, I guess that Verstappen-Hamilton season was pretty fun, but this is amazing, right? You just don't know which car is going to win a race like that out of 4 or 5 teams. Like, it's absolutely bananas. All right, no hands at the moment. Yeah, happy Sunday, Zomb. Hope for anyone that it has any meaning, hope everyone's had a really good summer holiday. I suppose in many ways the summer is over now. We're kind of counting it as autumn here in this house. We've decided, and like, so it does technically kind of go through to, is it the solstice on the 21st? But yeah, it's pretty much done, isn't it? Saying that, we're supposed to get pretty nice weather this week. Other than tomorrow, pouring rain tomorrow, and then after that, pretty nice weather for like 4 days or something. But yeah, it's certainly coming to an end, if not already over. So yeah, I hope everyone had a really, really good summer. Certainly the summer holidays are done. Mrs. Reckless and most of the mothers I know are very, very emotional about the kids going to school. Weirdly, I'm kind of okay with it. Like, the birthdays always hit me. I've probably said this before. Every time Zelda has a birthday, I'm really emotional. Like, I don't want her to grow a year older. I've really enjoyed the year that she's had. But school doesn't faze me. Oh, 7s. Mrs. Reyes is saying that it feels like the government or the school is taking them away from you, and they get to be the boss of what they do and what they do in the evenings, etc., etc. I really feel like this should be a 3, but yeah, you know, I will 3-bet this. Sometimes I just flat this, but I think 7s from a button raise. If it was an earlier raise, I'd flat this, but I think from a button raise, I think a 3-bet's better. Now we've got nothing more, but we've still got second pair. Is he really saying he's got the 10s? He certainly isn't saying he's got an overpair. Surely he'd have he'd have re-raised our 3-bet with an overpair. Could be saying he's got a 10. Or a set of 5s. Don't think that's super likely. Does have the 10, yeah, Queen 10. Maybe I should have believed it all along. I didn't lose like a ridiculous amount more chips. All right, we'll try and make something happen then. In this one, bottom pair could be the start of something. We've got a mini reputation now as a bit of a wild player. Ah, baby, there we go. Normally a min-raises the turn as well. No, nice big raise here. We'll check raise. Oh, go on. We got hardly any chips left. We'll just slam it in. Cool. So we pretty much get our chips back there. That's good. That's good. Let's take it to the other tables. Oh, we won a hand. We slammed it in with ace 10 in the power path, which won us the hand. And we've raised pocket 2s. So let's go there a second. Oh, no. I should have called with the 7-4 of spades on the power path. I would have hit an absolute monster draw. Okay. Let's see if anyone's got a king. Big blind is a check call. That's pretty bad news. That's really bad news. Because now even hitting the 2, if they've got the king or the 8, is bad. I think we're pretty done with this hand. Oh, plus, even if they had something like ace high, we are now counterfeit. Okay. We're playing a pretty strong board. If they've got the 8, they've got quads. If they've got the king, they've got the full house. No, they were drawing. They were drawing. They had the flush draw. It's the only draw that was even out there. Didn't suspect that was going to be the case. I'm glad it was. Nice to split the pot. Oh, I was about to call that. What a cheeky 3-bet from our previous opponent in the small blind. We'll move out of the way. We'll go back to the 2-table view. Yeah, exactly, Rickstar. Yeah, so nostalgic. And yeah, we really have a great time. Like, we'll get together and we'll play some Star Wars cards or something. We really like the new Star Wars Unlimited, and you know, come lunchtime or tea time or whatever, we'll make some food and watch a good few matches. Just gonna call with 9s. Let's try and not lose all our chips with 9s today. No way! Arsenal played his theme music at halftime. That is absolutely amazing. I am fully converted to being an Arsenal fan now. That's it. I really wanted them to win the Prem last year anyway. Really, Rickstar? Wow. That's... Wow. Well done, man. Well done. Oh, I don't like this ace. Yeah, they hit the ace. Ah, they were flush drawing as well. Okay. Okay, right. Let me pop you back up here because we 3-bet this. Don't you dare have the 7. Seems very unlikely. Cool, okay, so we're ever so slightly up in the Sunday Storm, having rebought into pocket aces. Wowzers, Penny. Yeah, Dr. Hellboy. Yeah, the Drivers' Championship is very, very fun. Sorry, the Team Championship is very, very fun at the moment. It's hard to see the Drivers' Championship changing from Verstappen, even with how much Red Bull is struggling. But it's possible, which is great. The fact that it's even possible is absolutely amazing and an absolute dream. It would have obviously helped if Norris had won today, but having multiple people catch isn't the worst thing. Like, Leclerc could genuinely be the one to do it, right? Depending on how the next few weeks goes. But I think that's the problem, is that even Norris isn't being consistently the guy. You kind of want one person from one team to just keep winning all the races to have a chance of catching Verstappen, but it's kind of swapping around too much. But it does make race by race incredible. We have been 3-betting quite a bit here, which is good for us to get action on 3-bets. And we do get called by the small blind. What I really want is for him to come over the top. Nobody does call. It's a pretty dry flop. Only really kind of straight options on this for people. Checks round to us. We'll put in the mandatory C-bet. We'll put it in quite low as well, because I think we might get fold here. I'll zoom out, because we've got pocket 4s on the Papath step 2. Do get a call. Some possible straights, some possible 2 pairs now. We're not too worried. We're pretty prepared to commit to this, but we're gonna put in a decent size bet this time. We don't want to give him another cheap card, because more likely he's got 1 pair or some sort of straight draw now, and that does take it for us. Cool. Into kings. Wow. We're going to look like an absolute maniac because we're not showing either. We didn't show that. And I don't think we showed the queens. He's going to think we're loopy. Kings. Easier to get action with kings than aces, because people can have big aces. Yeah, he does go for it. Right, this is it. But the problem with kings is that it's so much more easily outdrawn. People can have a big ace, and yes, you're dominating them, but they can still so easily hit that ace. Or, yeah, baby. No, he's got aces, or they can have aces. That was the or. Running hearts, not running hearts, no king on the river. And it's done us an absolute stinker. Kings versus aces, the ultimate cooler. Only the ultimate pre-flop cooler, isn't it? There's much worse post-flop coolers. The ultimate pre-flop cooler. And what's worse than that is we totally set that up the hand before. And the hands before, plural. We've been really, really aggressive. So it looked for all the world like he just finally had enough and was like, no, I've got a reasonable hand. You're doing this every hand. But no, he actually had just been dealt aces to our kings. That's outrageous. Outrageous. Was this a call? This probably wasn't a call. My bad. Oh, no. 4-bet with the 5s. They have 3-bet loads. They probably flat this. I still need to fold. I can't afford to put that many chips in with 5s. We're going to have to play short stacked. We've just hit a flush draw on the power path table, and nobody bet the flop, so we can actually afford to say, oh, yeah, we had the ace. Yeah, okay. Slightly dodgy here. I'm going to bet. And if they re-raise, I might fold. No, they flat call, and they had a bigger flush. Oh my goodness, they had the 10-high flush versus the 9-high flush. Woo, wow, what a minute or two this has just been. Okay, so we're slightly down now in the power path step 2. We're under half stacked in the Sunday Storm. Dr. Hellboy, you're going to be playing any Fumble new season? I have already lost a game with Lizards today. I have done my traditional start with the worst squad I can possibly make. Warm me into it. I also rolled all the 1 in 9s in the universe, as is mandatory with Rookie Lizards. Been 3-bet again in the Sunday Storm. And a lot more than you'd expect as well. All right. Never mind. I probably need to tighten up my raising range a bit here now. For anyone wondering what what on earth I'm on about with Fumble and Lizards and stuff, it's Blood Bowl, the Games Workshop board game. It's absolutely amazing. Check it out. Fumble's a free website that allows you to play absolutely incredibly. Not the most expensive hobby, especially by Games Workshop standards anyway. Okay, yeah, we'll flat with 7s. We'll go set mining. You never got any decaf tea bags, did you, Mother? Decaf coffee. I think it is, but I don't know because I didn't put it in myself. I could try and check the jar that's left. See if there is a jar left, because then it'll be the opposite of whatever that is. Go on, I don't think we can fold 7s. 7s are too strong here. They're saying they've either got an overpair or the jack. I could possibly fold it now. Go on. We'll let it go now. Oh, I was going to go back to the two-tail view, but we've gone straight into pocket 5s. Which we do have to fold, sadly, because there is a 3-bet, even though we're middle position before us. All right, we'll go back to the 2-view. Get a hand in one of these soon. The blinds are really getting up there now in the power path step 2. My word, and because we lost that hand flush over flush before, we need to up the ante. Really thought they had a big pocket pair or the jack, but you never expect the flush when you've got the flush. I didn't think they had the full house. I was prepared to let it go if they said they did by re-raising us. I was so surprised when they turned over the flush. Could defend Jack 10 a little bit if there's no 3-bet. Desperately try and find a hand to get us back in this with a double up. That is not the flop we wanted. We are just ahead at the moment of the shortest stack, Del Sim. Sounds like a Street Fighter character. Jay Buzzer, baby! 33 months. He's in the house. Great to see you. Have you had any martial art events recently? Jay Buzzer, thank you so much for 33 months. Absolutely incredible, mate. Woo! Go here a second, because we had some 6s that we bet. See how that does. Actually, I'm going to shove here as well because we're so desperate. We get called. We do have live cards, but they've hit the ace. Need a 3? Not a 3. Okay, power path step 2 done. Actually picked up a couple of draws here, weirdly. Going to shove that as well. Semi-bluff shove our draws. And we do take that one. Much needed few chips there. That's great. We only started up 5,000 here, so not doing too badly. Okay, I need a new tournament. Don't know what I just clicked. Opened all sorts of weird stuff. Close. Go away. I think I opened Microsoft Edge or something, which I never open. No, there's nothing till the hour. There's quite a lot on the hour, which is good. There's nothing till the hour. Mini Phenomena deadline satellite? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe the Power Path Step 2. Gosh, there isn't anything for like 20 minutes after that as well. Okay. So we're just in these two for a while. I do apologize if this ends up being a not super long stream today, if we don't do well in the Sunday Storm, which so far we're not. I have training that I need to travel to in the morning. Talking of flush over flush, that happens to others in the Sunday Storm. But yeah, I definitely wanted to come on and play the Sunday Storm and a couple of tournaments with you guys today. Touch base, catch up, etc. So yeah, hoping to be at the latest back on again Friday. Slightly randomly considering streaming Marvel Snap tomorrow night because it's the end of the season Tuesday. Or Tuesday, I guess, but the problem is it ends at like 8 p.m, so that probably is too early an end for us to get on. Yeah, just need to get some games in on that before the end of the monthly season there. And then wouldn't hate a fumble stream at some point to commemorate the new season there as well. And then definitely back on the poker. Unless something crops up Friday. Looking forward to that already. Thank you so much, Belgian Gimli. Oi, oi. Hope you've had a good weekend. Hope you've had a good 3 weeks. And that applies to all of you. Yeah, I keep thinking that. You know, you've plucked that thought out of my head there, Rickstar. Every time I look at the standings, I'm like, you know, one Verstappen DNF would make this incredibly interesting. And it can happen. I remember that one season in the middle of the run that Hamilton didn't win was just kept getting so unlucky with the DNFs. I mean, it's understandable to have one season like that out of 6 or something. We're trying to make it happen again in the Sunday Million with Jack 10 of Hearts. We get to see the flop, and we flop an absolute monster. We hit the Jack as middle pair. 2 more hearts come. Come on, go with us. We want this to be the one, really. Let's commit to this. 2 pair, not bad. I mean, they could have the straight. They could have a better 2 pair, but seems very likely that we've got the best hand right now. Calls us again. Oh no, now the queens are straight. We have to check behind. They rivered a better 2 pair. They rivered a better 2 pair. They did have the best hand on the flop, but we had a monster draw to go with it. We hit that draw on the turn. And they found the small out draw on the river. Oh, it's so good to be back playing poker. I did not. What is this? It's a weight belt. It's for going around your back when you're doing deadlifts. Oh, you did. Well done. Pocket 7s in the hotter $2, where we're not doing too terribly. Much better than we're doing in the Sunday Storm. Let's go set mining, I think. Pretty tight player put in the raise. Ah, no set mining for us. It's a shame. Probably no time for fumble in Super League and Darwin's League. Fair play. Fair play. Yeah, absolutely. Whereas, yeah, I'm the same, but the BBC will be the one thing that I do. Oh, I wonder if Steel Gauntlet's been drawn yet. When are they drawing Steel Gauntlet? I got some Dark Elves in. I don't think it can have been drawn yet because my Dark Elf team doesn't have an opponent. It's just declared that it's in a tournament. Waiting for tournament is their status at the moment. So I guess they're going to do that another time. It's probably in the Discord somewhere, but I don't know where it would be in the Discord to find out. Maybe under Majors? There's also a section called Tournament Draws. Let's have a look at that. Nope, nothing in that for like 6 months. Nope, never mind. I'm in no rush. Four competitions. Wow, Jabez. Okay. Man, best of luck with those. That's a lot. Yeah, I think we'll defend this. Ooh, this could be it, you know. Could check raise this all in. Okay, we're going to bet this like we got the best hand then. Nice. That's a lot of chips for us right now. Nicely defended. Good, good, good. We're shorter stack now than the other short stack side. We've actually kind of swapped our chip stack size. Plus this button's really short stacked as well, but we're shorter than them. We could do with just over 1,000 chips to have these two covered. It's a great 3-bet. Should have seen that coming, really. I haven't 3-bet anything yet either, so go on, I'll respect it. I was going to call. It's a shame. Basingstoke, Croatia. Nice. London and Kettering. Awesome, man. Kettering for the national championships. Oh, I can't wait to see how you do. Genuinely pretty hyped for that. Right, we'll raise it up in the Hotter tournament where we're down a little bit, but not too much. It's a 2 tails because I'm eyeing up this Jack 9 in the cutoff of clubs. Whoa, okay. 2 pair with the 9-8. And we can't play this too slow. For 1, there's loads of players in this hand. For 2, that's a tiny bet compared to the pot. And thirdly, bottom 2 pairs always very susceptible. Going to go all in the Sunday Storm. Just going to raise. Excellent. We win the Sunday Storm hand. Into king 10. That's probably a raise again. We're like 6 chips short of covering Boz. I should have worked this out last hand and made it so that we had enough there. Okay, we're all in the hot $2. Man, if we go out this, we could be about to end the session. We are ahead of Jack 10 and they river the straight. They river the straight. We had 2 pair versus their 1 pair, but they river the straight. Oh dear. I am so sorry. This could be the shortest session in a very, very long time. But with training tomorrow, it wouldn't be the worst thing. I tell you what I'll do. I'll spin fumble. I apologize for the poker viewers, but we will be back playing more poker soon. That's if we go out of this one. I'm going to shove. I'm going to shove. They could fold. We've got overcards. If they don't, they've got aces. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. We were tiny stacked. Congratulations to them. Oh, I've just missed the spin on fumble. I got a 7-minute wait for you guys to catch up anyway. I should have had a look at that. When I said about the fumble, I should have had a look. I'm so sorry. That was such a short session. Well, we'll only be 8 minutes out from the fumble spin by the time you guys catch up. Goes set mining, I think. Pretty tight player put in the raise. Ah, no set mining for us. It's a shame. Probably no time for fumble in Super League and Darwin's League. Fair play. Fair play. Yeah, absolutely. Whereas, yeah, I'm the same, but the BBC will be the one thing that I do. Oh, I wonder if Steel Gauntlet's been drawn yet. When are they drawing Steel Gauntlet? I got some Dark Elves in. I don't think it can have been drawn yet because my Dark Elf team doesn't have an opponent. It's just declared that it's in a tournament. Waiting for tournament is their status at the moment. So I guess they're going to do that another time. It's probably in the Discord somewhere. But I don't know where it would be in the Discord to find out. Maybe under Majors?
Did you say something?
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, rainy days tomorrow. I hope I don't get caught too bad on the way into... Have we got an umbrella? Cool. Are they in the porch? Brilliant. Be nice not to be sat drenched. There's also a section called Tournament Draws. Let's have a look at that. Nope, nothing in that for like 6 months. Nope, never mind. I'm in no rush. Four competitions. Wow, Jabez. Okay. Man, best of luck with those. That's a lot. Yeah, I think we'll defend this. Ooh, this could be it, you know. Could check raise this all in. Okay, we're going to bet this like we got the best hand then. Nice. That's a lot of chips for us right now. Nicely defended. Good, good, good. We're shorter stack now than the other short stack side. We've actually kind of swapped our chip stack size. Plus this button's really short stacked as well, but we're shorter than them. We could do with just over 1,000 chips to have these two covered. 3-bet. I should have seen that coming, really. They haven't 3-bet anything yet either, so go on, I'll respect it. I was going to call. It's a shame. Basingstoke, Croatia. Nice. London and Kettering. Awesome, man. Kettering for the national championships. Oh, I can't wait to see how you do. Genuinely pretty hyped for that. Right, we'll raise it up in the Hotter tournament where we're down a little bit, but not too much. It's a 2 tails because I'm eyeing up this Jack 9 in the cutoff of clubs. Whoa, okay, 2 pair with the 9-8. And we can't play this too slow. For 1, there's loads of players in this hand. For 2, that's a tiny bet compared to the pot. And thirdly, bottom 2 pairs always very susceptible. Gonna go all in the Sunday Storm. Just gonna raise. Excellent. We win the Sunday Storm hand. Into King 10. That's probably a raise again. Oh, we're like 6 chips short of covering Boz. I should have worked this out last hand and made it so that we had enough there. Okay, we're all in the Hotter $2. Man, if we go out this, we could be about to end the session. We are ahead of Jack 10 and they river the straight. They river the straight. We had 2 pair versus their 1 pair, but they river the straight. Oh dear. I am so sorry. This could be the shortest session in a very, very long time. But with training tomorrow, it wouldn't be the worst thing. I tell you what I'll do. I'll spin fumble. I apologize for the poker viewers, but we will be back playing more poker soon. That's if we go out of this one. I'm gonna shove. They could fold. We've got overcards. If they don't, they've got aces. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. We were tiny stacked. Congratulations to them. Oh, I've just missed the spin on fumble. I got a 7-minute wait for you guys to catch up anyway. I should have had a look at that when I said about the fumble. I should have had a look. I'm so sorry. That was such a short session. Well, we'll only be 8 minutes out from the fumble spin by the time you guys catch up. Goes set mining, I think. Pretty tight player put in the raise. Ah, no set mining for us. Shame. Yeah. Probably no time for fumble in Super League and Darwis League. Fair play, yeah, absolutely. Whereas, yeah, I'm the same, but the BBT will be the one thing that I do. Oh, I wonder if Steel Gauntlet's been drawn yet. When are they drawing Steel Gauntlet? I got some Dark Elves in. I don't think it can have been drawn yet because my Dark Elf team doesn't have an opponent. It's just declared that it's in a tournament. Waiting for tournament is their status at the moment. So I guess they're going to do that another time. It's probably in the Discord somewhere. I don't know where it'll be in the Discord to find out. Maybe on the pages. Did you say something about that? Oh, right. Yeah, rainy days tomorrow. I hope I don't get caught too bad on the way into... Have we got an umbrella? Cool. Are they in the porch? Brilliant. Be nice not to be sat drenched. a section called Tournament Draw. Nope, nothing in that for like 6 months. Nope, never mind. I'm in no rush. Oh, thank you. Let me check the... Thank you so much, Matthew. It's weird doing this on delay. Like, I'm typing to you in real time and talking on delay. I need to go check what the tip is. Sorry. I should have seen that coming. I forgot. Stream Elements, I think, is where I go and see what my tips are. Yeah, I think we'll defend this. Ooh, this could be it, you know. Could check raise this all in. Whoa, thank you so much, Matthew. That's super generous. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I might like buy into two $20 20s or something. Let's see what's on, because Matthew has very, very kindly just bought us in. A lot of chips for us right now. This would obviously be separate from the bankroll challenge. Thank you so much, Matthew. Would it be? I don't know. I'll work out later whether it should count separately from the bankroll challenge. What I will do is shut myself up on the replay because I was just watching it to see when it stopped so I could chop and change to fumble. Oh, so I went out the poker tournaments, which is reckless. Obviously quite fast. It's only been an hour. So I was going to leave it and play a game of fumble and get an early-ish night for training. But Toxic Matthew is back, first of all. Very exciting. Love Toxic Matthew. And secondly, he's donated $40 for me to play some poker. So I'm gonna poker up. Mr. Reckless saying poker up, poker up. Yeah. All right, trying to see what's going. I've done that wrong somehow. Let's do that again. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, okay. So there's a hotter $22 in 19 minutes time. And in 5 minutes time, there's a hotter $109 satellite, and they're both $22. Oh, there is a World Series of Poker satellite. When does the World Series of Poker start? It must be quite soon. In a week. In a week. Right, we'll definitely play the hotter $22. Oh. Oh, yeah. Ignore me. I was going to say the satellite disappeared, but it hasn't. Problem with the hotter 109 is it's probably quite slow. I don't really want to do a slow one tonight. Hotter $22 a turbo. That's fine. That starts in 17 minutes. I could always register for something smaller while I'm waiting, couldn't I? So let's go on. We'll register for the hotter $22. I think I like the World Championships of Online Poker satellite. I think that's really exciting. There is a bigger $22, but that's really slow as well. No, let's not do that. Yes. Okay, we'll go for the World Championships of Online Poker satellite. Oh, and in the meantime, I can have a look and see if there's any I can spend my tickets on. Yes, there is one about to start. That's crazy. In 5 minutes. Like a $10 I got a ticket for. Wow, okay, we're high rolling. Let's go. And in the meantime, I could... Thank you so much again, Matthew. In the meantime, I could, just to get us to that first one, I've got a free $5 spin and go, so let's throw that in. Sadly, it is the min prize, but that's okay. $10 would still go a long way in our bankroll. Hope I didn't scare any poker fans off before we sorted this out. Sorry for not replying in the chat again, Matthew, but it should catch up quite soon. I was just trying to make sure as quickly as possible I got registered with your generosity. Ooh, this is going to be a tricky one. Not tricky anymore. Ah, boo. Slightly up. We can shove this if ASM folds. If they don't, we're probably gone. If they limp, maybe we could shove. Yep, easy shove. Next time the blinds go up. I really want to raise that, but these guys have been crazy aggressive. Ah, no worries, Matthew. I mean, real life happens, right? It's great to have you here now, and that's super kind of you to come back and just immediately buy me into stuff, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, another one where we can shove. If ASM folds. He does. Love it. And probably the blinds go up again. In fact, we could make it so. We will make it so. We'll wait and make sure the blinds go up. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, blinds go up. No. Not what we were hoping for. Do we get something in the big blind? Not really. Blinds are huge now. Oh, gosh. We're getting ridiculous value to call this. I should check this spot out at a later date and see whether this is a call or fold. I'm going to call. Yeah, that's pretty correct to call under those circumstances. And we hit the straight. Very lucky. We actually hit a flush and a straight. So I guess the flush, sorry, is what we really ended up with. Blinds are so big now that this is a shove. Oh, two of the tournaments are starting. We're dominating Jack 7. He doesn't hit the 7. Do we win $10? Yes, we do. Oh, baby. I wouldn't have even played that if Matthew hadn't donated. So already profiting from your generosity. Thank you, sir. I keep getting these throwable rewards. Stop giving me... I don't want throwables. Stop giving me throwable rewards. Right, let's capture these new ones. Oh, I never unregistered. Ha! Oh no, I never unregistered from the $1.50. Oh my goodness, am I registered in more stuff? I'm registered in more stuff. I need to unregister from a load of stuff. I might not be. I really don't understand how I registered for this $1.50. I must be. I must be registered in more stuff. No. Oh no, it was just this one thing I'd registered in, right? I suddenly panicked that I'd registered in more stuff, but I think it was literally just this one thing. Okay, cool. So I've accidentally played an additional $1.50. That's fine. It's a hyper turbo anyway, and it's only $1.50. Let's try and capture these then. Hopefully we'll go out one before the $20 start. Ooh. I guess we're calling here ridiculously with 7-3 offsuit. Getting insane odds. We hit a 7. We might not be done with this hand yet. Saying Power Path Step 4 Satellite, it basically means a Sunday Million, though. Should really change that. Oh, I thought it was Rebecca. And said to Zelda, "What's your baby called again?" And I said, "How dare you forget my grandchild's name?" and like that. I'm glad, because there's some people that might be like, "What?" Like be a bit taken aback. But Anne's sharp. I like Anne a lot. We're back, Dr. Hellboy. It was as if we were going to go, and then out of nowhere, Matthew plucked us back from the brink of extinction. The poker stream is back on. So on the left is the $11, and on the right is the $1.50. And we have two $22 that Matthews bought us into coming up. We bought ourselves into the $1.50. We have a ticket plus 2 more behind, I think, for this $11. Probably should have flatted that 8-7 offsuit. That seems to be what the pros do. Some people do it any 2 cards. I think just slightly more reasonable stuff like connected cards. I'd be interested in doing that. We're in, Matthew. We're in, baby. Mrs. Rattler saying she needs mulled wine. Not tricky anymore. King, Queen. Okay. Let's go over there a second. Ah. Folding king queen. Apologies. Nearly exciting. We were nearly the ones that got to do what Guadan did. Right, how long to the $20? 15 minutes and 5 minutes and 15 minutes. 5 minutes is fine because we don't mind three tabling. 15 minutes. Kind of hoping I'm out the Power Step 2 by then, but I kind of hoping I'm not as well, right? It shouldn't last like loads and loads longer. I can't remember. I can't remember how long these things go if you qualify. Break in 45 minutes. I'm fine at the moment. I got some water. If it's going really, really well, I might get a decaf coffee. I've generally not been having decaf coffee or tea this week because I go crazy on the milk. But if I have one at like the end of the day, it's not as bad because then I can't go on an absolute rampage of having. Is that hot chocolate? Oh, I see what you mean. No, definitely not that. Well, no, I got those little whiskies. Yeah, go for it. Now then, Store, thanks so much, man. It's great to be back. We nearly finished in the first hour. We had a terrible first hour. We didn't mind. But I've got training tomorrow at work, so I was just going to be like, okay, I'll just play a Fumble game instead. But then, Toxic Matthew was super kind. And thanks, Matthew. Yeah, super glad to win that $10. He was super, super kind and brought us into $220. So here we are. GG, yeah, baby. Segue into it, Sullivan. I do. Do love a good segue. Oh, baby. Kings under the gun. Sadly in the $1.50, but never going to complain about Kings. Well, I'll complain about the Kings that got us knocked out the Sunday Storm to aces. How about that? I'll complain about those. Wow, okay, we get shoved on. So this could be it. This could be us clearing our way for the $20, but more likely we double up. But even if we're probably ahead, we are quite significantly, but they could. Oh, wow, okay, no, we've hit the king. Oh, a 7? 7 for the straight, doesn't hit the 7. And we do get the double up. Okay, so we're legitimately in this $1.50, trying to add to our stack of $11 Power Path Step 3 tickets. Ace Queen suited in the $11 big blind. Okay. It's going to be pretty hard to push us off this pre. Got a player sitting out. A limp. It's unusual. And then a raise. I feel like just calling this. Yes, I'm almost certain that flatting this is correct. I think the limper comes along with us, gives us really good value. And we've got suited, so we've got a nice chance to really, really hit a flop. And if we don't, we don't. We mostly miss, but a jack would give us the nuts, especially as it's a rainbow board. How much are they going to make us pay to try and find a jack? Okay, first of the $20 is starting. I'll capture that in a moment. Not very much is the answer. Also, an ace could be good. We don't know that it is. And we don't know that Clayton isn't check raising. Okay, okay. Swing and a miss on the turn. Shame there wasn't a single heart on the flop. On a rainbow board. That we missed. Okay. We took our shot. We'll wait for a better one now. Let's capture the new tournament. The ever so exciting Hotter $22 Progressive Knockout, i.e. Bounty Tournament. Hope I get to sing my Dog the Bounty Hunter theme tune at some point. As covered by Eric Carmen. What is this? $20. 20,000. Boom. Right, we'll feature more of that shortly, hopefully, unless we get knocked out crazy early. Which is certainly possible. $10-4 of clubs jams. You never know. You just never know, do you? Sitting at these tables, you see some strange, strange stuff. We're going for a very cheeky under the gun raise. Queen 10 of diamonds in the hot 22. I almost folded it, but no, I like this. I like this raise. And we flop top pair on a very draw-heavy board. We've also got a gut shot and a runner flush draw to go with. And, oh gosh, if they've hit the flush, we're screwed. But honestly, the odds of them hitting the flush... maybe I should have check-raised that. Maybe I should have check-raised that, actually. Now I'm worried. Now I'm worried. Oh, well, block a bet. Take it. They've got a jack. Okay, they had us beat all the way with jacks. Fair enough. We didn't lose too much, is the good news. We have two pair here. And we do take that one down. Okay, so we're back up in the Power Path Step 3. We lost almost a couple of thousand there. And straight into Ace-King suited. Nice. Probably could have done this on less delay. Oh, no. I never killed the stream, did I, from the Sunday Storm? I guess I could have stopped and started again with slightly less delay. Oh my goodness, we flopped a monster down here. We probably just take it now. The initial raiser going out. No, we do get called, and we don't have top pair anymore, and we don't hit the flush. Slightly scary turn card for us. It's not super likely they've got a 9. I guess they could have been slow playing something as well. So I think we take a card behind now. And it makes us two pair. We're back to being very interested. The only problem is I am slightly worried about a set. So if they do bet into us, I don't think I can value re-raise. I think they've... Yeah. This is very clearly the bet. There's a good chance they've just missed a draw and they fold. But they might have one pair and call. If they've got something like ace-8, we got very lucky. But then we still had the diamonds, didn't we? No, they fold. Okay. So we make up most of the chips we lost there into ace-queen offsuit in the small blind. Interesting. So we'll stick with this. No hands on the other tables just at the moment anyway. Oh, I say that king-9 suited in the $1.50, but it's only the $1.50. Yeah, we'll just flat the... No, maybe this was a 3-bet. Maybe this was a 3-bet. I don't hate the flat, though. It's pretty close. Even if I'm wrong, I'm not wrong by much. And there's the 3-bet, which we'll call, because it's not too much. And now we'll just get away from it. And we'll go to the king nine of clubs because we got an overcard, a gut shot straight draw, and a king high flush draw. Oh my goodness, and all the action in the world. Weirdly, the ace queen checked round and we've just turned a queen, so we're going to get playing that again. Oh, I kind of wish I should have shoved the... Oh, I so should have shoved the flop here. Oh man, I've got let myself get bet off. We won that ace queen hand. Would you believe it? Into ace king. I really want to go back down to that. I will do because we're pretty much done with the king nine now. What an annoying shove. I guess maybe we saved ourselves a bunch of chips, and it's only the $1.50, so let's not get too ruffled. Oh, okay. Ace queen, ace queen. Ace king 3-bet just wins us the pot. So we are up now, amazingly, after initially going down 1,000 chips. Now got most players at the table covered, which is nice. Let's go back to the other two tables while we wait for a hand there. So doing absolutely fine in all three. Might play this king 10. If it folds round, we will raise it. We don't really want to play it in the face of any raising, though. And there is a raise, so we will just let that go. If it had been suited, I think we could have called. Well done, Matthew. Really, really glad you're doing well in your poker, man. You won $2,000 last Sunday. That's amazing. And a few hundred up this week. Well done, man. Goodness me. That's a heck of a run. 2 day 2 tournaments tonight. I knew you played a bit of poker. I had no idea you were so good. That's very cool. Second most chips to start, baby. Baby, baby. Very, very good luck with that, man. I hope you absolutely smash it. Yeah, this is a raise, and the ace queen will be a raise if Obi folds. Wow, nut flush draw with the ace-8 suited. Better than I expected to flop. Obviously got the overcard ace as well. Some runner flush options. So we'll try and take that now. And we've hit the ace with the ace-queen. And we've hit the nut flush. They could have a full house. We'd be pretty unlucky if they do. I'm hoping they've got the 3 queens, right? 3 queen me, baby. King 7? They had king 7. Wow. Try to represent the 3 queens. Nice. Very, very nice double up in the $10, the Power Path Step 3. Trying to get ourselves a Sunday Million ticket. If I keep winning enough Sunday Million tickets, I could repurpose my brother's money gift to me that was meant for Sunday Million tickets, but wasn't a mandatory thing that I spent on that. Could get a good quality microphone. Could get a good retro game. Who knows? The next $22 started. I feel like I should capture that, but we're doing so well in the $1.50. I'm not going to. Yeah. That's my decision. It'll probably last long enough. So we'll wait until you wouldn't think we'd be in these 3 tournaments forever. And if we are, then that's great anyway. It's kind of win-win. The purpose of Matthew's gift was to keep me going right in the poker, and that has been achieved. Like I say, it's already got me to spend my $5 ticket, and we won for $10, which is really nice. So at the very least, that's a cool start. There's an all-in on the $1.50. Less than 5 minutes to go till late registration ends in that one. Wait, am I folding this? Yes, now I'm folding this. I was starting to get ridiculous odds with all the calls. to call the min raise there with our terrible Jack 7 offsuit. Wow, what a hand. What a crazy action hand. Jack 7 offsuit would not have done well. Oh, that King 9 of clubs looks tasty. 2-3 offsuit, slightly less so. Saying that, with 2 limps, we're going to top up and miss. A short stack shove from the button. Yep, we are ahead. We made the right call, even if we get outdrawn on the river, which we don't. So we win some more chips. Amazing. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. A few more chips helping our cause in the Power Path Step 3. Long, long way to go, but decent start. Just checking for short stacks in the hot 22. There's nothing there yet. I certainly do. Want it back later. Oh, that's a slight overshot. Oh no, I think at the last second it slipped down the back, making you work for it. Yeah, flipping should, Mrs. Relish. Oh! Now, I said I checked for short stacks, there weren't any. Check this out. This is crazy. 11 chips here, 18 chips here, all in for $5 bounties. So we've made a crazy early call. I am very, very worried about somebody 3-betting this. But I don't think I could live with myself for not at least trying to play this hand for 2 bounties, effectively for free. No! They've done the play! They've done the play and shoved. Son of a gun. The undergun initial raise goes with it. All right, I'll fold. I'll fold. It's fine. They had aces. To be fair, they had aces, and we completely missed. Okay, happy days. Let's go back to here, where we're raising King 5 suited in the cutoff. The aces held up and won 3 bounties. That's absolutely outrageous. What was the initial raise? Jack 10 suited. Good try. Actually came pretty close. That was a nice time to get ace ace, as someone just said in the chat. Ooh, 5s. Nice pot to win there. 5s in the Hossa $22. What a time to get aces. Absolutely bananas. And have them hold up. All right, set mining. Set mining in position. Come on. No. Swing and a miss. We can float that. We can float that. We've got a gut shot now to go with it. Go on, we'll draw to our gut shot. No. We did not make it. I feel like no floats are ever successful anymore. Have you noticed that? Go on, we'll let that go. Feels like they legitimately had something. Failed set mine on the World Series of Poker qualifier that I'm currently not showing. We're going to bet the turn, though, because they checked behind on the flop, and I want to see if that's weakness or not. And they fold. Nice. Okay, so we're a few chips up there. Oh, it's a shame it's in the $1.50, but we've got pocket queens. And the blinds have got really, really big now. guess with position I shouldn't shove this. Now we shove this. Now we shove this. Can we hold up? What are we up against? Pabst. What's Pabst got? King 9. Do they hit a king? They do hit a king. It's a good job. Oh, we turned the queen. Wow. What a redraw. What a redraw. Because it's a $1.50. And you're still a donkey. No, it doesn't sound like you are, Matthew. Really doesn't sound like you are. Okay, King King in the $1.50. Let's see what happens. We get called, so we're out of position now, facing a flop currently. And another call, but we do have a nice big overpair to the board. The dreaded ace did not come. So we can put in a huge chunky raise and take it down call. Into 7-4 offsuit. Got ace-10 suited on the button in the World Series of Poker qualifier. Got to be careful when I'm reading the table on that one because the chat overlay is somewhat over it and I can miss people entering hands. Pretty sure it's folded around to the cutoff though. Min range from the cutoff, I'm happy to call that. And we have hit the ace. With one spade out. Ace Jack 3. And a 10 on the turn. A 10 on the turn. I raise 2/3 pot. Does the float work? The float does work, sadly, because we weren't doing it as a bluff as floats can be. We legitimately had a very, very good 2-pair. It's nice to be up a few more chips. Gut shot with the queen 10. And overcards, I suppose. Not super likely they've got the 9. But they could have an overpair. Not a good turn card for us. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let that one go. Oh, late registration has ended now. We got almost down to 300 players. This is in the $1.50. Trying to find the lobby. 100 entries. Okay, so top third of remaining players go through, which we're just about inside of at the moment. We've just been moved tables. That's fine. More importantly, we've got Ace Jack down here against a very, very aggressive player. So I guess I'm pretty happy to 3-bet. We get called by the big blind. I was not expecting that. Not at all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We flop trip jacks with an ace kicker. Probably just taking it now. No, We get floated. We're going to let him float us here. I'm not even showing you. I've got aces at the Power Path step 3. All right, we shoved the river, and unfortunately, no action. Darn it. Didn't take our bait. Have the aces lost? No, pocket 3s. I don't know what they were doing. We get a massive, massive stack into pocket 10s. Deary me. In the Power Path step 3. 25 minutes till late registration ends. So we've got a long, long, long way to go here. But man, we are flying for the time being. What can pocket 10s do? Well, at worst, it's going to lose us 9,000 chips. It doesn't. It takes the blinds. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, into 4-9 of diamonds. Let's go back to the two-table view. Very, very nice to be back up in the hot of 22. Up to 5,500 chips now, so up 500. That's 10% of our starting stack. Means we're covering quite a few people at the table, and just means that the blinds aren't threatening our tournament life too badly right now. This is probably a defend. Oh, it's a shame. They don't quite connect, do they? Oh, well, now it's not a defend. And because they don't connect, I'm actually quite pleased to get away from it. In Discord, you've sent me pictures of your 2 prize pools where you're currently before they start again. Nice. Very nice, Matthew. Thank you. Big bada boom prize pools. Amazing, man. Amazing. I hope you absolutely smash it, mate. That's very, very cool. I look forward to checking those out. Ooh, Ace King of Hearts on the button in the World Series of Poker qualifier that I'm currently not capturing. I raise it. Oh, I might just take the blinds here. I do. Yep, just everyone folds. Folded round to us, and then the blinds folded the raise. Okay. Less good than Ace King of Hearts. 9-7 of Hearts. Which we're going to fold. Cutoff makes the raise. Makes that easy for us. Should probably be running the... It's hard to run the timer when you're 4-tabling. I should probably be running the timer on the Power Path step 2 now. Down to 250 players there. Ooh, King Jack of Hearts in the Power Path step 3. Oh, doing so well. Let's avoid the marginal situations. We're just going to let it go to a raise. Let's go down here. We've decided to put a raise in there. We do have Ace King in the Power Path step 3, so I need to go back to that in a minute. Oh, I've been 3-bet here. Tell you what, let's go to the Ace King. Can kind of over-bet 3-bet as well. Have we? No, maybe not. Still don't fancy it. No, I'm still letting it go. We've missed with the Ace King. They check to us. We continuation bet. They fold. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. 2's in the button with the small blind sitting out in the $1.50. We're 6th in the Power Path step 3. How crazy is that? Yeah, that's an easy raise. In fact, I'm going to make it a shove. The blinds are big enough. And that is the thing that we fear is the 3-bet. We actually don't hate the showdown. So shoving is way, way, way better. Go back to 2 tables. $15 minutes till break, which I'm starting to feel like I would appreciate. This has been quite an intense hour that you've inflicted on me, Matthew. All right, we're raising a lot looser on here than we are on the satellite tables. Because we're doing well on the satellite tables. We don't need to take little risks, but in a bounty tournament, we want to search those marginally profitable situations. Plus, we haven't really made any particular progress here yet. Not a lot doing there. They probably call our float here, to be honest, but I'm hoping they don't. They do call it, and we're going to let them float us. Yeah, well floated, sir. We really never caught any of that. Big blind time. Queen 7 offsuit, not amazing. Let's go back to the other two. King 9 suited's a little interesting at the cutoff. Probably too good position for us to fold this, even with how tight I've been being. P Royal could save me from having to play the hand. And does. Again, thank you, P Royal. Twice they've saved us from ourselves. Gosh, folding my big blinds everywhere. That's not normally something I do. I'm getting real trash in the big blinds at the moment. We do have ace-10 suited in the small blind in the $1.50. And there's a limper under the gun. And we flop top pair. Top pair, top kicker with a runner flush draw. We get called by the initial raiser and an ace comes, but they've only got 6,000 left, so I guess we just put them in, right? That makes this a lot easier than it could have been. They got an open-ended straight draw and they miss. And they miss. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We have queens. In the one that I'm not showing currently. But I will show you our ace-jack offsuit. So we 3-bet queens on the button to a min raiser from the hijack. Our ace-jack gets 3-bet, so I guess I'll let that go. The queens just take it with the 3-bet. Okay, that's fine. Into ace-king. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Ace-king everywhere. We got ace-king in that one that I'm not showing. I've got ace-jack in the $1.50. Crazy. It's the same players just raised us again. I'm going to do the same 3-bet on them. All the raises. All the raises. I really want the ace-jack just to take the blinds. It does. That's really good. So we can put that one to bed. Into ace-king. I've got 3 ace-kings on 4 tables. We're calling in the World Series qualifier. We're against 3s, and they've hit the 3. I'm so sorry. I think we're out that one without even showing a hand. We are. Well, never mind. I can focus on these remaining ones. We're going to shove this one. Hope we've got the best. We're all in the $1.50 as well. Dominating ace-jack there. They've folded. We don't want to hit the king now. We win that one for an unbelievably huge stack. Well, let's go back over here because the hands just don't stop coming as we pick up queens here as well. What an insane run of hands we've just had, although it did just get us knocked out of the World Series of Poker qualifier, sadly. We're almost certainly through the power path $1.50. The queens are an overpair still. That's great. So I can just put in a nice big raise here. It's a bit of a drawy board, which scares me. I'm kind of hoping they go all in. They do go all in. We do have the best hand. We're against 9s, but a 7 would be a straight, which they hit. We need a flush. We hit the flush. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We get ourselves a bounty. We get ourselves a stack. We are the dog, the great big dog, the bounty hunter. Woo! Let's go. Let's absolutely go. Queens versus nines. Gets us a bounty. Gets us a double up. I'm going to fold that. It's a messy. If they were at like 10,000, I'd have just shoved it. But with the 20,000 in the small blind, and they're very loose aggressive, it's a messy hand, that raggy ace. That's another $5 in the bank, baby. It's another $5 in the bank. Let's go. Checking for short stacks in the PKO. There aren't really any. 4,000 is the shortest. 5,000 was the starting. Let's go to two tables. Are we going to defend the 8-6? Well, we don't have to. We just get limp to. So, yeah, sure. We hit bottom pair. I quite like that right now. Yep, that's enough to take it. Lovely. Lovely. 63 players to go to get ourselves an $11 ticket. $15 minutes left of late registration in the Power Path Step 3, $11. 30 minutes left in the PKO. I guess we're shoving this. Like, this is weird, right? But yeah, they have to call. I don't know whether that was good or not. Well, we lost a few chips. It's not the end of the world. I mean, I might be able to fold to the money here, right? I got to start thinking about that, actually. Running the timer and folding to the money. Maybe I give that a shot at this point. Now that we're three tabling, I feel a bit more confident about running the timer as well. Kings, baby. One of the tables we want them on as well. All right. I got to go back to two tables. There was loads and loads of limpers. So we came in behind there. Easy shove with kings. We get called by queens. They don't hit a queen. Sure. I'm gonna play this for fun. Oh, we get the flush. Do they reflush? They don't reflush. We could definitely fold to the money now. We knock out pocket kings. Poor pocket kings. We flopped an absolute monster with a pair in the flush draw. It's the worst hand. It's the absolute hand they didn't want to see. We've got pocket nines that we're c-betting here, but an ace has come. We're not happy about that ace. We're happy about it in the sense that we can pretend we've got it. And we do get the fold. Nice. Oh, and it's moved our table. It's moved our table. Okay. Why not? It'd be rude not to. Is that Jim Carrey? The $1.50 wasn't your fault. That's true. Gosh, I'd have accidentally thrown away $1.50 because I didn't unregister. Oh, no, it would have told me when I tried to log out, actually. Yeah, it would have told me when I tried to log out. C-bet works. Let's go. Raking in the chips little by little in the hot 22. Talking of raking in the chips little by little. I folded the raggy ace last time. Do they remember? Do they remember? Do we get reshoved by Lackett Joe? Yes, we do. Darn it. Well done, Lackett Joe. Really shouldn't be playing hands at all here. There's just no need. Let's move to this one for a moment. We raised a6. We've been 3-bet. There's a 4-bet shove. We're going to get out of the way. We folded the 8-7 suited to a 3-bet. Would have only hit middle pair. Ace-Queen versus Ace-King. Ace-Queen looking good. Ace-Queen is good. Gets the bounty as well by 350 chips. $10 minutes to go till late registration ends in the Power Path Step 3. $11. Really just need to run the timer and fold in this Power Path Step 2. We're 6th out of 132. We've only got 32 players to go out to make an $11 ticket. Boom, Dr. Hellboy. Boom. Thank you, Matthew. Happy days. Yeah, the incredible resuck outright. Yeah. You just so think you're dead. When 9s turn a straight versus your queens, you're just like, oh, man. And then, yeah. Man, to make the flush. Wowzers. They're the most painful to lose, like, is the 9s in that spot as well. I hate getting resucked out. Even though you started with the worst hand, it feels worse than when, like, your better hand gets beaten. It's the worst of both worlds. You made the wrong call in the first place to get yourself in a bad spot. Then you feel like you got lucky and we're going to win it anyway. And then you get crazy unlucky to lose it. The compensation of having your better hand beaten, for me, of having played it right and had the best of it, makes up for a lot. So yeah, resuck out super hurt. Would have had an open-ended straight draw in the $1.50, but we don't care. Would have had top pair and an open-ended straight draw. We still don't care. Just trying to survive 20 players. What we get to play? Get to see a flop with 7-4 offsuit. And completely miss. P-Royal's been pretty aggressive this tournament, but he's not loving this hand so far. We've got pocket 4s, which we're actually just going to fold. Do we have a club? We don't have a club. I think at this point, though, I want to bet. He's saying he's really, really weak, so we're gonna try and take this one. And we do. Fantastic. Fantastic. $19 players to go, although I don't think we'll make it before break. Break in just 2 minutes now. Oh, didn't run the timer. My bad. Our bind next. Wow, it's all going down on this one, isn't it? Ace-King versus Queens. And the Ace-King somehow, despite there being 2 out there, flopped 2 pair only for the Queens to turn a Queen. Wow, that was a nuts hand. $16 players to go in the $1.50. Get to see a flop in the $1.50 that I didn't really want to see. Currently 12th in the Power Path Step 3, which is nice. Get more of an idea of what's going on in 5 minutes when late registration ends. 12 players to go. Wow, we lost 4 players fast then. These last few are really flying away. I guess the blinds are going pretty wild. They're up in a moment as well, although that'll be after the break. I think this is the last hand before break. I've got multiple deuce sevens, both exactly the same. Wow, 7 of hearts, 2 of diamonds. That is break. See you in 5, everybody. Woo! All right. A minute to go till a couple of these start. I'm a little bit worried that the Power Path Step 2, I could check actually, is to the one that's starting. I think there's a Power Path Step 3 starting in 5 minutes. And if it doesn't end in time, I can't unregister. And then I've got to play that. Not the end of the world, but I do want an early night before work tomorrow. Yes, starts in 4 minutes. I think there's a very, very good chance we're playing another $11 Power Path Step 3 in a few minutes' time. Again, though, if it gets us a Sunday Million ticket, man, you can't complain about that. Okay. Late registration has ended in the Power Path Step 3. And it's saying there's 42 tickets and $33, which is nothing to sniff at all for us right now, for 43rd. We're currently 13th out of 214 players. But, whilst 13th is very nice, we are getting to the point where the blinds affect our stack. We can't sit on that. I probably want to run the time in there now as well. Talking to run the time, let's tick box that. See what we get in the Hotter 22, which has just started. Absolute trash in early position, so let's fold that. Carry on here. Nine players to go. I need 9 players to go out in the next 2 minutes. I don't think that can happen. Once it gets within a minute, it opens the tables and you can't unregister. It's not the end of the world. It's not like a tournament like some where you could be playing for like 7 hours. Or like easily like 3 or 4 hours. Okay. Yep. Yep. We decided to play King 10 of clubs under the gun in the Hotter 22. We immediately got a call. And another call, and we've missed. We got a 9. I'm not even going to bluff this. This is such a bad flop for bluffing. We got a 9 for a gut shot. And we got an overcard, and that's still the case. If this is a check, though, it's not. I was going to say, if that's a check, it's starting to feel like we could take a shot at it, but no. We're just going to let that go. That did not work out. Okay, big blind. 7 deuce offsuit. Woo! One of the kids sneezed, by the way. But then no more. Yeah. Very, very tired boy. Oh. Poor little thing. Poor littlest of things. Sorry, I don't know why we're staying on that table. Not a lot happening. Not a lot happening on these either, but the fact that we're 5 players away from the $1.50 ending means we should probably be looking at this. Ace Jack beats tens in the $11. I'm running the timer on both of these now. My apologies. Not the best content. About a quarter of the remaining players in the Powerpath Step 3 $11 will make the tickets now. Of which we're currently chip stacked to do so, but it won't be that way. We're nowhere near being able to fold to the positions. Definite work to do at some point. Folds round to us in the $1.50. That's nice. Just having a look at short stacks on the PKO, but there is none. Diego Manuel, or whatever his name is here, running the timer, is he's only got like 2 big blinds, trying to desperately cling on for the last 3 players to go out. That is a situation I recognize a lot more. Let's go back over here for a second, because I fancy the call. We've got this guy covered just about with pocket 4s, looking for the set. Obviously, we have not managed to find the set anywhere so far today. Tempted to say, let's set mine the turn. I'm slightly worried by the initial check. Not so much worried by Dr. Wetfart. I think we probably do have the best hand. Oh, no. Go on, we'll check. Now we've got an idiot straight draw to the 7, but the 5 can't have helped anyone. Yeah, I really feel like we've got the best hand now with these 4s. With 2 flush draws out there and a lot of straight options, let's make someone pay if they want to see another card. Position here is super nice. Let's go. Let's go. Good old pocket 4s. Back to the other 2 tables we go. Hand for hand now on the $1.50, so no need for me to run the timer anymore. We're just waiting for 2 players to go out. Let's just shove for fun. They both know they need to fold. This should be it. It'd be quite surprising if with this many tables we don't lose a player somewhere. And Diego Manuel should... Well, he's got many, many hands ahead of him as well. Like, he almost definitely has made this. Credit to him with a very, very short stack compared to the blinds. Gonna mute my phone because both my brothers are dinging me. Ah, okay. No worries. Mrs. Reckless, Nathan and Kayla aren't available for Halloween. Ooh, let's get rowdy. Everyone did survive that last hand. In the $1.50. We just can't end it right now. Shove that I can't call. Sad times. We miss with 9 deuce offsuit, and they bet into us. And we are now in a new Power Path Step 3. And just like that, Diego Manuel, now to our left, has the same stack as us. Let's see if we can capture this. Here it is. It should have exactly the same tournament info as this one, so let's copy and paste. And then we'll go down here. We're going to defend. Oh, the 6 of clubs is so good. I got excited for the splittest of seconds. Oh, that's such a small bet. No, they've been quite a tight player. We'll give them the respect. Ace Queen, though. Certainly more interesting. Saying that, I'm going to come here for a second, because this might be a shove. There's almost 5... Okay, now it's just a fold. Let's go back down there. We are getting to some serious blind levels now. We put in a 3-bet. We get called. We hit the queen. Oh dear. Have they got the king? No, they don't. We take the pot. Thank goodness for that. I wonder if I'm supposed to check call those situations with the ace queen, you know? I'm just committing the chips anyway if they've got the king. All right, we're raising here, and if the big blind goes all in, we're going to call. Do they, don't they? They don't. Fantastic. Blind still for us there. I'm very, very happy. Running the timer, Rick. Running the timer. Third of remaining players will make the tickets. Let's go to the 2-table split. See the two $11 in very, very different situations. Running an hour apart. Okay, there's just become a short stack here. Less than 1,000 chips with 300 remaining. And there's another 1,600 as well. That's pretty wild. We want to get raising a lot of different hands here right now. Yep, okay. Do we get to raise this one alone? Would be pretty nice. We're bounty hunting, baby. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh, we've missed the flop. We hit the turn. They don't redraw. Come on, baby. Another $5. Da 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 da. Oh, baby. Let's go back to the two tails. We're just running the timer on the 8-4 of diamonds that we're going to fold. But the 5-2 of clubs, who defended our big blind. Oh, would hit trip fours. Wow. We don't hit with the 5-2. There's one club, but that's about it. I guess runner straight off the ace is theoretically possible. This is shove. 7,000 in the pot. I'm going to shove this. And we take it down. Let's go. Let's go. Every blind still very, very valuable now. Crazy blind levels. Gonna defend here. We hit top pair. Wow. Probably should bet this out. Yeah, should have bet this. We take it anyway. Okay, good. Good, good. That 1,400 stacks really hanging in there, huh? Yeah, we're getting a lot more shoves now. If we do pick up a big hand at all, we could really, really make some bounties here. So many more short stacks at this point in the tournament. Oh, and late registrations ended. There's 575 players left and 191, nearly 200, making the payout. About a third of remaining players make another $18.93. That's a big payout for a PKO, $22 buy-in. It's normally a bit less than that. That's cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, we've legitimately got a hand on the button here. Glad the small blind folded. I think we go with the big blind if they shove on us. They don't shove on us. We take the blinds. That's fine. That's fine. At 8, and look at the big blind situation with pocket 8s. I'm actually going to reshove this. I'm really hoping this quite big stack that would put a significant dent in us, but, you know, it'd still be live, but doesn't actually makes the fold here. They do fold. Our 8s are against ace-3 for another bounty. A 4 would be a straight. They hit the ace. They hit the ace, not another bounty. We've been lucky previously, but not this time. Fair enough. Fair enough. So we've got a couple of short-ish stacks, but not full-on short stacks anymore. Let's go back to the two $11 tables. Suffer with the nonsense. so crazy how like the Russia hands we had earlier with ace kings and queens and stuff, and now the dry run of hands, like even the hands that we've played mostly, I guess eights were fairly legitimate, but for the most part we've been playing rubbish and folding. Okay, so pretty much the top 50% now, which we are just about inside still in the Power Path Step 3 $11 on the left here, makes the tickets. Finally, we've been talking about it and talking about it and talking about it, and we get the hand. We get a really legitimate hand. Ace King suited in the newer of the Power Path Step 3s. 37 minutes left of late registration. We get a call. We miss, but we pick up a gut shot straight draw as well as overcards. Can't not have overcards with Ace King if you haven't hit. So we peel off a card because we had a lot of cards to possibly hit there, and it's still the case. I'm still okay to peel off a card here. And we hit the nuts on the river. Wow. Goes into the time bank just to check. Ah, cheers, Matthew. Catch you back soon. Doesn't pay us off. Doesn't pay us off. Into aces. Wow, okay, yeah, we're really getting the hands. I would rather have it on the tournaments that have been running longer, but this is still an $11. This is nothing to sniff at. Hopefully we look a bit crazy. We do get a call. So we're going to be out of position. And another call and a very dangerous looking flop. Tempted to just shove. No, we do take it with our continuation bet. Good-o. Man, I haven't said good-o for a while. Oh, sorry. I didn't have it. Oh, I was zoomed in on table 2. No, wait. No, that was right. That was the right hand. I'm getting myself all sorts of confused. Okay, back to the 2-table view. PJ's done some crazy stuff recently, by the way. If this is a cash game, I'd probably call there. Yeah, I thought we'd be ahead, but not by enough. And sure enough, they hit the queen. Crazy stuff works again. They take out another player that doesn't deserve to go out. 13,000 in every pot now. It's absolutely wild. Makes it very tempting to shove this, to be honest. I guess with so few players left to go, it's probably not the right play. Plus, we're beaten to it by the lunatic PJ. Keep running that timer. Should probably run some of the time bank now as well. Let's run some of the time bank. Check on the other table and hit trip 5s. Hello. We've been pretty aggressive as well. Let's, like, if I feel like betting this says something like we've got the 7 or we got 8-6 or 6-4. I think it pretty well disguises our 5. And I like the fact we got the 8 as well, because it gives us some full house draws if they've got the straight draw and they hit. Guess I'm waiting for better than Jack 10 off. Gosh, it's tempting. Okay, we just take it down there. Into 9s, though. Into 9s. Man, I wish I had 9s on the other table. Blinds up next hand, probably. Yep, blinds up. Ace 3 suited. Oh my goodness. And we're about to get stuck for 12. Yep, okay. Picking this moment. Bit worried about PJ, who's mad. Okay, going in with the 9s. And PJ goes into the time bank and folds. The big blind. 9s against 5s, holding up so far. They don't hit a straight draw. And we take that one down. Alex does fold. What a huge blind steal for us there. The blind's absolutely massive. Massive. $25 players to go out to make the cash in this power path. We've got to fold this one, obviously. We're just going to run the timer. This would be a shove if it folds round. Not very likely to fold round, but you never know. Oh my goodness, it's gone absolutely wild in the PKO. I'm hardly even watching it, but every time it comes round to me, there's been like 3 all-ins. We're down to the top 50% of remaining players will make the cash in the PKO now. But we're almost the short stack of the table. Even on 11,000, which isn't bad. There is a 2,400 stack, which would be nice to get in with at some point. Yeah, this is clearly a fold with the Queen 9. Ace Jack will be a raise if it folds round. Guess we're raising the limp. It's a player that has made no raises but some calls, like a quarter of hands called. It's obviously a fold in a second. All right, big raise with Ace Jack. 2 limpers. Is this a shove? We've got an M of nearly only 2. And the blind's got next hand. Let's go for it. Oh, we get called by King Queen. How has King Queen called us? We got an open-ended straight draw. We hit! Oh my goodness, we hit! All right, we're also shoving here because we've picked up ace 10 and the short stack's finally gone, so we're bounty hunting with just the blinds to go. Oh no, the small blind wakes up with a hand. No, this could be it. This could be it. Man, this is going to be a big, big hand for all sorts of reasons. Wowzers. Oh, it's ace-queen. It's ace-queen, and we haven't hit the 10. And we don't. Well, in the end, it was actually, after the flop, it was the queen we wanted for the straight. The 10 would have given them the straight. But anyway, it wasn't to be. We made $10 in bounties. Thank you so much again, Matthew. That was very, very fun. Very, very fun. Let's see how we do in our two $11 Power Path Step 3s. Ace Jack. We're now 13th out of 59. Oh my goodness, I should fold this. I should be folding most things now. We've got an M of... Oh gosh, only an M of 4. Maybe this is a shove. M of 4, it's a shove, I think. Gosh, I hope I'm not wrong. If the big blind or the button wakes up and calls with their stack sizes, that would really suck. Jack's on the other table. I wish this was Jack's. Maybe I could have tried to fold to the... I probably could have tried to fold to them. I don't know. I really don't know. Jacks against queens. Darn it. We're going to lose a few on that one. Sevens. We could outdraw. It looks like we might. A 7 on the river would do us. It doesn't get there. So yeah, Jack's lost us 6,000 on the other table. It's not an absolute disaster. Wow, what a crazy tournament we're having here in the Power Path Step 3. We're 4th now out of 57. I'm pretty sure we can fold to the tickets. Would have hit the straight there, so but so did they. Would have only split it, and obviously we couldn't be doing that anyway. Would have been absolutely crazy. Yeah, these blinds are so wild. It's impossible for people not to go out here, even if they want to. Even if people are playing super tight, trying to survive. Oh my goodness! Talking of which, this looks like we might lose a player here. Either that or Sabas is going to be pretty crippled. It's kind of win-win. We'd rather Flint goes out. We always want players to go out if possible. Is it Flintholm or Flintholm? I genuinely don't know. Oh yeah. They just went for it and they ran into aces and they are gone. That puts us down to 49 players with 42 tickets. On the blinds like this is an easy fold to the money now, especially running the timer. But we probably don't even need to do that, but we will do for good practice. Just in case craziness happens. Going to defend our big blind on the other table. Probably getting good value from Stinger coming in. Yep, but we do completely miss. All right, blinds go up in our small blind. That's not the worst thing. Short stack shoves. We will be folding after running the timer. Fives. Now that could mean business. It's weird jumping back and forth from I should fold every hand, including aces, to ooh, pocket fives. That's good. My brain takes like half a second to click in and out. So yeah, I'm gonna shove this. The cutoff raise can always be quite weak. There's quite a lot in there. Timer, running the timer. Yep, they do fold. We take that down. That's really good. Oh, King Queen calls and gets outdrawn on the turn. Well, they outdraw on the flop, got redrawn on the turn, so we don't lose a player. One of the other tables did. We got Ace King. Again, we really should fold every hand, including aces here. Maybe if it folds around to us, we could shove. Oh, bless. Alex MKS runs the timer. Probably means they're going to fold. They do. Go on then. Let's have some fun. We'll shove. Oh, ace queen on the other table. Yeah, the big stack folds. We'll take it. That's not too bad then. Gosh, both the blinds going into the timer just to make me sweat. We do take the blinds. Four players to go to the cash. 5 players to go to the tickets. And the blinds go up next hand. Mario's sitting out. Doesn't want to do that for too long. We won the last hand with ace queen, taking the blinds. Pretty good. I'm tempted to shove again, but no, I'll show some discipline and fold. Oh, that's nice. Random squares of felt material. It is pretty good. Sorry, we're talking about a baby that Zelda made. Mrs. Reddit's making me show it on camera. Here you go. This is my grandson Moses that my 4-year-old daughter made at Sunday school earlier. She stuffed a sock full of felt material and then made a face with googly eyes on top. I was really pleased she did it. She was like concentrating and wanting to do it. It was really good. Not all the kids, and it wasn't just Riley. Not all the kids were into it. It does. Yeah, it does. They are out of practice, yeah. Still on 47. in this Power Path Step 3. It's been 47 for a long, long time. I mean, it's not really an issue to us, but... Well, we got a quiet moment. I could try and see these messages that Matthew sent. Did he do it in the general channel or the poker channel? Guess we're defending. Oh my goodness. Not quite the flop we wanted to see with 5-3. Quad 5s or 3s would have been nice. Although both the suits of our cards are out, so I guess we can't call that. If they had a pocket pair, that was a pretty monstrous flop for them. Don't think it would be very easy to represent the quads. And it's not to say they don't have it. Really nice, Matthew. If you're back, what site is that on? "46 players. We finally lost one. Look at how short stacked the big blind is here, though. This is how crazy the blinds are for a lot of the stacks now. Ooh, ace queen. Do we just shove? Yeah, I don't hate a shove at this point. Oh, wow. Immediately called by the big stack. Okay. Is this the end of this then? Kings, we're going to need to find that ace. We haven't yet. Run a straight. Jack for a straight? No. Okay. A little bit unlucky with the ace queen. Never mind. That does mean that I get a bit of an earlier night, though. If it had gone as long as this one, which it probably would have done eventually, it would have been a very, very long night. So, 45 players. 2 to go to the cash. 3 to go to the tickets. We are no longer the big stack at the table. That's absolutely fine. There is the one very short stack about to be in the blinds. And then the second short stack is in the blinds after that. So we could even get some action at our table. Procker kind of needs to have it folded round to them. Still not hand for hand yet somehow. These 2 of clubs. I'm tempted. I'm very tempted. All right, the 50 stack's going to try and see this out. They probably have enough for the entire round. Like, the antes will be going up slightly when the blinds go up in a minute. Oh, no, and that'll be on them. So actually, well, even if it's the small blind, no, they probably don't have enough for the round. weird. The right thing to do is fold. Like, you feel like you want the player to go out, but the right thing to do is fold. Oh, brutal. Brutal from Mind Gamer. Poor Procker. Kind of deserved the fold round. Now they're in a horrible decision. They do fold. They've got enough for what? 2 more antes. Well, 1 and a bit more. That's the important thing. That could be enough to get them maybe the cash. That's what they decided to gamble on. I think it's a good gamble. It could obviously fail, but I think it's the right decision. Oh, bubble. There goes 1. And it is hand for hand now, so no need to slow play anymore. Come on, Procker. They'll also be looking at the lobby more closely than me, seeing what the short stack sizes are, where they are on the table compared to the blinds. They should know if they can survive this or not. So this is the last hand that they can fold. So they need someone to go out here to at least make that cash. Okay, they've made the cash. We've made the cash. We need 1 more player to go out for us to all make a ticket. Procker could make a ticket here. That would be crazy. 1,680 chips. Flurkos will be feeling pretty relieved as well. 1,680 chips. And they could get a ticket. But at the very least, they made 3 times the buy-in, which is not the worst thing. They did, and we did, baby. That, effectively, is a Sunday million ticket. Hopefully, that means we'll be playing it next week if it'll let us register to it. Can't wait for that, ladies and gentlemen. Might see you for some non-poker streams before Friday. See you for Friday for some poker. It's great to be back. Thank you so much to Toxic Matthew, who bought us in for $40, kept us going, which I made $10 off that 40, which obviously isn't a great return, but when it's donated, that's cool. Made $10 off a free ticket that I had, and qualified for a Sunday Million off another free ticket that I had. So really incredible that Matthew kept me going, actually, and made me use those free tickets. Sunday Million worth $110, so absolutely storming session in the end. After a terrible first hour that we were going to quit on. It's so good to be back, baby. Woo!